Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Guess what I'm gonna do today? I'm gonna repot my orchid, my little Prostechea cochleata orchid. It's one of those octopus orchids that's got a srquentual blooming habit. As you can see, the stem here is so long, doesn't even fit in the picture. You can see. You can see how many times it's been blooming for me on the same stem. So many times. And yeah, it's not a spectacular orchid. I must say. It's not one of my favorites, but what's good with it, with this kind of orchid, is that you can rely on its ability to bloom for you and to perform for you almost all year around. I mean, it's been blooming for me since the 2nd of September 2019. And today, when I'm recording this video, it's the 28th of July 2020. So you can see it's been blooming for me sequentially for almost 1 year in a row. And why it dropped its latest buds, I can tell you that. Look at the leaves. You can see the silvery looking patterns on it. Yeah, it's got spider mite, and it took the blooms. It took the last buds. They fell off and yeah, on the floor for me. This one is sitting next to my catasedums, and they are prone to get spider mites when they're in a certain growing stage, which they are now, halfway up to maximum size. So, well, it's spread. Yeah, that's why you shouldn't keep orchids too close to each other. But what to do in a small apartment? You have to take chances and you have to take the risks. Yeah. All right. What else to say about this? It's been potted in coconut husk, perlite, and some medium-sized bark. And I also added a little bit of sphagnum moss as a top layer here, just to keep the humidity a little bit longer. Since it's got a large root system, a lot of roots, and the roots grew really fast. And yeah, it drinks a lot of water, so yeah. Let's just get started and see what's alive in here and what's not. And I have to cut off the bad roots. And yeah, I'm gonna get back to you when I rinsed it off. Yeah, now I'm back. Yeah, about half of the root system is left, with some good, firm, sturdy roots. Oh, not sturdy, but well, this is it's got fragile, thin roots. So that's why I'm gonna repot it or pot it up in small size media, small grain bark. And I've been trying to cut the medium sized bark here for a while. So it's going to be somewhere between small and medium grain bark, gray bark, and this coconut husk fiber, or what do you call them, pieces. I don't know what they're called, but maybe somebody knows. You can put it in the comment section. And yeah, a top layer of sphagnum moss and perlite, and perhaps some leca beans in the bottom. I don't really, well, we'll see. And I also sprayed it, I didn't say that before, but sprayed it with this, I don't really know what it's called in English, but it makes the leaves really shiny, and this stuff smells bad. It smells like gasoline or something real bad for you, but well, it's working. I mean, it suffocates the spider mites. It really does. And the leaves looks healthier and nicer. It looks deeper green and a more beautiful looking plant. And some people use it to get rid of mealybugs and yeah, scale and so on and so forth. So, well, I just remembered today that I've used it for spider mites earlier. Well, with a good success. So, yeah, that's what I did. Anyways, let's get started with the repot, shall we? Let's move stuff forward. Let's see here. I'm going to use the same pot, 12 centimeter plastic pot. This really large air cone in the bottom, and some pre-made holes that I made myself for more air circulation and ventilation holes. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna reuse this. Also fill it up with some lecker beans. As this root system is not going to be so deep, it's going to be quite shallow. And as it worked before. It doesn't like to be soggy, this roots. It likes to dry out in between waterings. So, yeah, I think this is good. It worked, and it bloomed, and it grows. So, let's do the same procedure yet again. Let's see here. Just gonna try it out here. Let's see what to do. Just twist it a little bit, the pot. And now, let's see. Yeah. I'm going to mix the media. Everything except the sphagnum moss. And I also put a little, some pieces of chocolate in it. And yeah, like this. And just mix it. Some pieces of it in the bottom. And then the same procedure again. First I just measured the buttons. I wanted to see if it still fitted it. But it does. There's a lot of room for this new growth here. And also for next year's growth. Yeah, okay. Let's just fill her up. And do this tapping, as I always do, to make the media be a little bit more evenly distributed in the pot around the roots. So now it's looking better. You can see no air gaps in the pot. I pressed it quite hard and packed it, the media, quite a bit. Now, I think this is it. And I don't want to bury these pseudobulbs, the lower part of the pseudobulbs in the media. So they're gonna get rot or, you know, catch some rotting. I don't want that. We've seen it before. Well, let's see. Let's stick it up. I didn't even take the old stake away before repotting her, but it wasn't in my way, so why? All right, yeah, down. Yeah, and it's as you can see, I can lift it. I can lift the whole plant without having it out of its pot. It's still in its pot. And it shows that the media is around the roots and that I pressed it well with no air gaps. Yeah. And there's the tag. I'm going to put the tag in the back side of the plant where I can't see it. Yeah. And I'm going to leave the old flower spike as well. As you can see, it's dying now. Here, you can see it's yellowing on the top part. So, yeah, I want this guy to suck the energy out of the stem here, the old flower spike. I'm also just going to cut off the ugly leaf tips here. Yeah, it's okay. And this one as well. So, this is the finished result of my repotting of my Prostechea Cochleata. Hi, so this is a 4 months later update. Yeah, it showed in the name of this video that was going to be an update. Yeah, the little new growth you saw on the side is this plump now, and it produced a spike, as I told you, with it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 flowers on this one, and the root growth I saw. I mean, I told you that the roots were really, really fast growing, and that they were going to reach to the bottom, or at least fill the pot up. in no time. And yeah, you can see that. They've just been watered and they are really, really vigorous. And they're all over the place. So, as well as the spider mites are gone, so I dropped the leaf on these, the old huge cane, which it produced the summer of 2018 when it was so hot outside all summer. And yeah, but anyways, the leaf is gone. And the spider mites, this is also gone. So, and it's green and nice again. Thank you. And this one is a really reliable bloomer. I mean, okay, the blooms aren't that spectacular, but in return, it blooms on every mature cane. So it really gives you something in return. And yeah, you can learn to love the flowers. The octopus looking flowers. Okay, now you know what it looks like in the end of November, almost December. Alrighty. Prostechea cocleata. A real nice thing to have, and a constant bloomer. And yeah, buy it. Alright? Have a good day, and thank you so much for watching, and subscribe to my channel if you like my channel. Bye bye!